Hey YouTube, hope you're keeping well. Thanks for tuning in to another video. I've got a quick one for you today, and I'm excited to make this one. I actually just noticed this recently, but the AC drain on the third generation Toyota Tacoma was dripping on the frame of my truck. Really strange design choice from Toyota. So we're going to need to reroute that drain hose so that it drips onto the ground instead of my frame. I don't want that frame rusting over time. I'll put everything I'm using for the mod in the description below. I just got it all from Amazon. It was very inexpensive, but it's basically just a hose and some clamps that we're going to put over the existing AC drain hose and then just reroute so it drips on the ground. You're also going to need some kind of pry tool just to get open the wheel well cover on the passenger side door. But overall, this mod should be fairly straightforward and should help the longevity of my truck. If you're new to the channel and you like trucks, TRDs, automobiles, please feel free to consider subscribing to the channel down below. And if you like the video, please hit that like button. It helps out the YouTube algorithm and lets me know the content I should be making for yourselves. Also, randomly, I did create an Instagram for the YouTube channel. So it's in my link tree in the description below, but feel free to give me a follow on Instagram. I've been chatting with some of my subscribers and it's been great getting to know yourselves and talking about TRDs. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drive around a little bit with the AC blasted, which is great because it's extremely hot today. And then I'll show you where the drip is. Then we'll go ahead and do the install. Alright, so I'll try to get under here. But you can see the water droplets kind of starting right there already. Let's see if I can get under with this camera and show you. And I hope you can see that. I'm not sure if you can. But right here, see all the water dripping down? I have a rust spray, so this is black and might not be as big of a concern. But even with the rust spray, I do not want this water dripping on my truck. So we're gonna go take off the wheel well cover and relocate this. Alright, so it's pretty straightforward to take off the wheel well cover. You're just going to come in here and you see at the back there's about 3 of these kind of screw fitments. Now don't get confused with the one at the front. You're going to keep that on. This is the one we're working with right here. You can see 1, 2. So let's go grab our tool and take this off. Pretty straightforward. You're just going to kind of pull on it until you hear a little click, and then you can pull it out after. There you go. Alright, so I took most of them off. I just kept this one up here because I can just move this cover over as far as I need to. It's one less to take off and put on. But if I zoom in here, you can see right there at the top. So just to get yourself situated, right at the top, let me zoom in, you can see that's dripping. And where is that dripping? It's dripping right on the frame. So let's go ahead and get the rest of our materials and reroute this. Alright, so here's my setup. Now I've got this prepared a little bit more. See, the clamp is on. This is going to be inserted into the existing drain hose on the Tacoma. And then once that's inserted, we'll take our next clamp, tighten it down. So this will be a little bit easier to fit in than just, having to do soapy water for, a hose trying to go onto a hose. This is a little bit cleaner, I would say. The pack I got came with a few extras, but I'm only going to need 1 here and 2 clamps. Let's go install. Right. So you can see right there, we're all attached. So what I'm going to do is take the excess hose, I'm going to route it down the side and out, and then you can see here, I'm going to zip tie the hose to that circle once we route it out. So you can see there is the hose clamped in, it's extended down, and I'm kind of shimmying it through so that you can see the hose there. It's just dripping right onto the ground. The last thing to do
is to zip tie it, but it's kind of angled a little bit more into the frame than I'd like, so I'll do a little more shimmying so it's just dripping onto the ground. But what we'll do now is we'll zip tie into those circles right there so it's not hanging out. All right, we got the zip tie complete, and the job is pretty much complete. You can see right in here, I've zip tied the hose cleanly in so it's not hanging out. That's where we've done the attachment right there. And we are routing that hose all the way. Here's our hose. I'm just gonna shimmy this so it's facing away from the frame a little bit more. But yeah, there we are. This is now dripping right on the ground as opposed to the frame of our truck. Quick and easy.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching, YouTube. Quick and easy mod to ideally increase the lifespan of your truck and keep that frame from rusting. These third generation Tacomas, these engines are going to last for a long time, so you want to make sure your frame does too. Again, links to everything that I used in the description below. I'm not affiliated with any of these products. Those are just the products that I used during this install. Thanks so much for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day.